Hi friends, so it's been a minute since I filmed, period, and it's been a minute since I filmed one of my money videos. So, I haven't done one of these since like the winter, and guys, this winter was rough on my bank account. Like my teeth, I should just start over with a new mouth because it was just like thousands of dollars fixing my teeth, which still aren't fixed. I got an invoice or like a, next time you come back, we're gonna do this thing and here's what it's gonna be. It was $5 grand. And I was like, I don't think so, honey. Again, I will start over with a new mouth. Just give me dentures. So I have that to look forward to. But I wanted to do one of the past month because the pandemic is weird and I'm definitely not spending as much money as I used to. I'm not commuting into the city for work. I'm not buying food for work. I'm not like shopping as much as I used to. I'm still shopping, come on. But my spending has definitely changed. So we're gonna go over April and then we're gonna go over what I've spent since we've been on lockdown, which for me in New Jersey was, I believe, March 13th. That's what I have on my thing. And then because I've spent so little, this video would be 2 minutes long. I'm gonna tell you things I haven't bought. I've been tempted to buy them, but I did not buy them. So it's like kind of an anti-haul. I don't know, we're just gonna talk about money. All right, so my total for April is $222.26. Mind-boggling considering what I used to spend. So when I did this in like November and December, it was like $3 grand because my freaking teeth and like trips and like other stuff. So remember I was like, I just wanted to go down and I wanted to go down and it was still over $1,000. Mind you, this is my credit card. This is just discretionary spending. This is not like my phone, car insurance, living expenses. This is just like swiping the credit card. So to have that go from thousands of dollars down to under $250, I'm ecstatic. And I don't want this pandemic to go on longer, but like it's working out for my bank account, even though my income has taken a nosedive. That was for April. So we're just gonna go over what I spent in April and it's gonna take 10 seconds. So most of it is food. The last time I got gas was in March and I still have half a tank left. Gas is like $1.77 right now in New Jersey, which I have not seen since I was in high school. But then again, I'm not driving too much. I go to the grocery store. I do those drive-by honkings for like other people and like that kind of stuff, but really not driving that much. So at some point in May, I think I'll fill up again, but I'm really not driving that much. So no gas. I've been to Taco Bell with my dad. That was $13. KFC twice with my dad again. And that was $16.75 and $17.86 respectively. I really want like McDonald's, Taco Bell workers to get some kind of hazard pay bonus because it makes me sad. Like I want to drive up and be like, what's your Venmo? I'll tip you like on Venmo. Like I wish that was something we could do. And then we got a Trader Joe's for $101.91. I did so good guesstimating in the store. I was like, it's gonna be $100. I knew it was gonna be $100 and I was only off by $2. So I think I did pretty well and I'm still eating that stuff. So it lasted me a very long time. So then I'm trying to watch my money and not do like crazy spending, but I do wanna spend it that'll kind of benefit someone. So I'm supporting local businesses. So the restaurant down the street for me is doing these like family style meals. So we've done that twice. So when I'm spending money, especially on food, I really like that it's somewhere local and it's like that restaurant I go to literally once a week back when things were normal. So it's like I called, they knew who I was. So I know a lot of the staff. So it's nice to help people like, you know, directly. So when we do takeout, we make sure it's like the small local businesses. So if you have money to spare, I would like spend it there, you know? So basically it's all been food. The KFC, the local business, the Taco Bell, and the Trader Joe's. That is it. And then I have my Weight Watchers membership on here. I used to do the in-person meetings, which was like $44 a month, but then I was like, there's gonna be no in-person meetings. Let me just go down to the app, which is $19.95. So that cut my cost for that membership basically in half. I still like scanning my foods and stuff, so I do keep the app. So that I at least got to cut. I know a lot of other companies, like car insurance companies, are like, you know what, since no one's really driving, we're gonna like lower your rates. So I think that kind of stuff is good. And if you haven't seen cuts in certain things, call your companies, call your phone companies, call your insurance companies, and see if they'll lower your rates because of the pandemic. It doesn't hurt asking. So that was April. That was like a day in my old life. I would spend $200 in a day. And then I added up what I've spent during this whole lockdown. So during the entirety of quarantine, March 13th to April 30th, I've only spent $387.04. So again, like a month and a half, under $400. That's including another like big grocery trip. So I think I'm doing pretty well. You know, a lot of it's coming down to not spending $20 just to get in and out of the city, going to work, or even for a casting that gets me no money. Not driving that much. I'm not spending a ton of money on food in the city or even just going out. That used to add up. I feel like I used to grocery shop more. Now I know I don't want to go to the store, so like I make sure it counts when I do go. So I'm not doing those little like, I'm bored, let's bake a cake, I'm gonna go to ShopRite, but then you spend $40 anyways. Like, I'm not doing that as much, so I think that's helping too. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the things that I wanted to buy, but I didn't. So I'm getting better at self-control because, you know, it's so easy to just buy something when your credit card info is already in the website, you know? Like if a website does not know my info from the last time and I have to like physically get up and get my purse and get my credit card, it makes me not want to buy it as much. I usually do end up buying it, but like it gives me that 1 second to think like, bitch, do you really want to get off this couch? Not really. So here's the things that I didn't buy. The first on this list is the Tarte Shape Tape. They had a sale recently, and I think it usually goes for $29-ish for a concealer, but it's really good. I've tried it a few times and I really liked it. And it was on sale for like $14.50, and I was gonna do it, but then there was shipping involved, and like, that's one of my main principles. I do not pay for shipping. And I can't do like an in-store pickup either, so that brought me down a little bit. But I was still very tempted because how often does that go on sale? Like I follow sales pretty diligently, and I was like, this is as good as it's gonna get. But I was like, not a soul is gonna see me. I already have a equally as expensive concealer that I have yet to even break open. So like, it's just gonna sit there for a while. And again, no one's seeing me, so it's not like I'm gonna go through the first one and then move on to this one in the near future. So I was like, it's just gonna sit there. It's $13 in the grand scheme of things, but like, I'll wait. And then there was a Kate Spade sale, and there was like a nice bag, like a good size bag, and it was $59. And I was like, you know what? Again, that's pretty good for a Kate Spade bag. I'm pretty basic. Like I think Kate Spade is nice, but I'm also someone whose everyday bag is from Kmart and it was 12 bucks. It's like, I do not need a Louis. I don't need any of that. Like to me, Kate Spade is nice. I was very tempted. I almost did it. My sister recently got a Kate Spade bag, loves it. And I was like, you know what, I should get like a nice grown-up bag. But again, where am I going? Who's gonna see it? I'm waiting off on the Kate Spade purchase till I get like my dream job and I like complete like a month. I think that'll be like the nice treat. Like, okay, you survived a month back in the real world. Now you can get a Kate Spade bag, but I only buy it on sale. They do usually do pretty good like secret sales. So I know at some point I'm gonna get something similar for around the same price, but it can wait till when it's like a treat to myself. This one's kind of dumb. I really want an archery set, like a bow and arrow set. I go to those adult summer camps and archery is my favorite activity to do when we go there. So I was like, this will be a fun thing to just have in my backyard, but I want like the whole setup. Like I want my target to be made out of hay and have the canvas thing over it. So like it really gets stuck in there when you get it. And I found one on Amazon and I was pretty tempted. And again, it would give me an activity to do outside during the quarantine, but I feel like I don't need it. And I feel like I'm just like picturing an Amazon worker being like, what the fuck is this? Who is buying this? I'm like about to die and I'm packaging up a fucking bow and arrow. Like that's what I'm picturing in my mind. So I was like, maybe I can wait on my bow and arrow. So as much as I want an archery set and I think it'll be fun and I would use it all the time, I'm gonna wait. And then two other things, Sephora had, I don't think it's their semi-annual, it's the VIB sale, whatever that is. I'm not a big Sephora shopper, but I do occasionally, and I usually have like a cart filled online for when there is a sale. But then I was like, again, I like makeup and I wear it pretty often, but why spend out the ass? It's not gonna be used or appreciated for a while, so why get the expensive stuff now? Like, if I wanna throw on a face, I'll throw on my like $3 Rimmel like foundation, whatever. So I was like, and even I feel like in the real world, I don't think I would spend that much money at one time. And again, I'm not like huge on makeup. So it's like, okay, I think I'll just let it sit there even longer till I can get a sugar daddy or something. And like I've mentioned, my income has kind of stalled. I still have a little money coming in, but like I'm not working as much as I was. So I need to be conscious of that too. But I consider myself a really good saver and I'm always spending within my means. And then there was an Eloquii sale and I love Eloquii, but they are really expensive. And then they were doing like 60% off and I'm like, I should just buy something. But nothing was like tickling me to the point to like pull the trigger. So I was very tempted. I filled up a cart, but I didn't love anything. I know to like hit submit when I like picture myself wearing these things, and I wasn't really picturing myself in any of these. Maybe again, because it's like, where am I going? Where do I think I'm going? I'm not going on any vacations or concerts or anything. Like that whole illusion of that future you, like doesn't exist when you're buying these clothes. So at least I saved myself there. And then there's one other thing that it might happen, I'm holding off on it. We're supposed to go camping the first week of July. Don't know if that's happening, but I think being in the middle of the woods is pretty socially distant. But we're waiting on them to see if it's okay. The past couple years, I've had a really nice air mattress. It's like double decker, really, really nice. But I always get the dud. No matter what, if I buy it brand new, mine will lose air and everyone else is like sleeping on a cloud and I'm like on the ground like, I hate you. So I figured this year I'm just gonna buy a straight up cot with a mattress on it. So I've been looking, they're around $100, but again, it's something I would use year after year. So I'm holding off on buying a camping cot, but if we get the okay to go camping, that's happening. $100 out the window, but I'll be sleeping like a baby. I did buy one thing on Amazon and I was able to use my credit card points and I bought a new vibrator, and to me, that is the most essential purchase of all. So so no regrets there. It has not come yet, but I've been waiting by the window every day for it to come. So like I said, completely essential purchase. And because I used credit card points, I feel like it was fake money, so it doesn't really happen at all in the grand scheme of my bank account. So yeah, I think that was long-winded enough. I'm gonna do another budget check-in, you know, June 1st and see what I spent this month. Hopefully it's also $222. I have a Fashion Nova Curve swimsuit haul coming up on Wednesday. And then if I can get any motivation to get out of this bed or do anything, who knows, maybe I'll film some other stuff. So thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.